Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to another episode of Terraria 1.4.5 Skyblock. In the last episode, we got ourselves the Terra Blade, our biggest upgrade in a while. And today, we are going to set out to build ourselves an artificial lizard temple and fight Golem. I hope to do both in this episode. We'll see how long it takes me. But that is the goal. We're going to start right off by updating the subscriber monument, which is now up to 798, just 2 away from the big 800. Can we do it for episode 25 next time? We'll see. Now, this episode, I do want to apologize. In the last episode, I was incredibly low energy. I only recorded it when I did because of the solar eclipse, and when I was editing it, it was even worse than I realized. I sounded dead inside for most of my commentary. It is the middle of the afternoon, so hopefully today I'm in a lot better place. A lot more energy and hopefully not so quiet at times. Man, editing, that was a bit of a pain. Anyways, let's go ahead and we need to get all of our lizard bricks out. Where do I have them? Is it in this chest? Yep, okay. Lizard brick, forbidden lizard brick wall, and the lizard altar. Okay, so now that we got the altar and the bricks, I should check how many life fruit do I have on hand. I have 6. Okay, I see we're almost out of jungle juice, so I want to make a couple more of those babies here. Save a couple of jungle. Okay, that helps a lot. 22 of them, that'll last us a bit. What else do I want to do here to start the episode? Oh, one thing I was kind of annoyed about, I was thinking, I don't think there's any way to craft, or let's check with the guy. He'll confirm this. I don't think you can craft any of the lizard traps, which is really annoying. You can shimmer between the 4 of them, but the traps are one thing you cannot get on Skyblock. We keep running into more and more of these things that are just totally unobtainable on here, which I get it for the sake of the challenge. Yeah, it's fine, but some of it is annoying nevertheless, because making a farm would be a lot easier with it. Wait, do I have my conveyor belts on me, or did they all get put away at some point? They got put away at some point. Let's go grab them. I think we might want some conveyors today. Are they in wiring? Yes, they are. Oh, we have a lot of these babies. Okay, we'll grab like 186. That's more than enough. Okay, back over to the mushroom pylon. Let's turn the mushroom farm back on. Not that I really need more mushrooms at this point in the game, but whatever. Let's go see. If a Plantera bulb happened to spawn in like the 5 minutes between now and when I last checked the map, we will fight Plantera to get one more set of bricks, but I don't think there is a bulb. There certainly wasn't one when I looked at the map a bit ago. Okay. I really need to remember to bring calming potions down here whenever I come. Okay, any Plantera bulb? No. Okay. Well, do I have a rope on me? I do. So we're gonna go... Oh, we'll go right here. Not be totally annoying to ourselves. Oh, this is gonna get dark in a hurry, I bet. Let's make sure nobody completely tries to drop in on me. Let's put the Nimbus Rod in place. Alright, down we go. Chlorophyte is spreading everywhere down here, and at this point I hardly even care. I know over by the cavern town, some of the little chlorophyte farms are almost solid chlorophyte now. I just don't think I need to worry about farming chlorophyte anymore. I don't know what else I'd use it for that I need. I don't see myself switching to Ranger or Mage, so Shroomite and Inspector really don't help me a whole lot. Is this deep enough? Probably, but we'll go deeper yet. So my plan is to build a farming area down here for the lizard, and then once we get that constructed, we will go fight Golem in the main arena. That's my intention here. Okay, let's make sure I'm at 1800. Yep, okay. Sometimes those little things bother me. I don't know why, but they do. So I think I don't have enough bricks to make a full temple. I know that. And I don't really want a full temple either, so I don't think that's a big deal. Torch. But we'll just start placing here for a while. We can always break them. Let's see, I should put the Hand of Creation on, help me out a little bit. We're gonna go just a little ways over, or actually, do I want to go lower for the sake of the conveyor belt? Ooh, that's a good point. Or I guess The lizard should come this way on their own. It should be fine. Oh boy, though, placing this is gonna be a pain. I'm sure the number of mobs will be painful in a hurry. Oh, yep, and now it's jungle. And jungle enhances spawn rates even farther. Because of course. Maybe should have brought a calming potion after all. Whatever. Let's build our artificial lizard area. So I think it is going to count as jungle until we put the background bricks up, and then it'll change. Okay, Pygmy, help me out. Let's also put down the queen spider staff. And let's put our nimbus rods back down too. Anything to give me some extra fortification here. I'm not positive. I'm going to place down a couple of torches so we can see a little better. I can't remember if there's lizard torches we get as we do more down here or not, but oh, cobwebs, why? Nope, and now more mobs from that side. Actually, can't I shift to place a torch or something? Let's see. Oh yeah, if I go there. Okay. I never used that shift keybind, even though it's been in the game at least since 1.1. I was watching... The other day, I was watching a couple of old Year videos from 1.1, and he was using the shift to get his pickaxe to mine without it being on his hotbar. And I was like, man, that's been around a long time. Oh, Skeleton Merchant, please don't die. I need you to reduce spawn rates as long as possible. Anything you have for me? No. You do suck, so if you do die, you're not going to be missed. I'm so nice. I have to keep myself aware that now that I'm placing all these bricks, I'm sure Plantera then will never drop it again. And that means I am limited. If I run out of blocks, there's no just get more. It is, I get what I get, I better not throw a fit. So let's be smart about how we place this. I want to have a little safety hole somewhere like here, maybe? Do I need it to be 2 blocks thick? No, but I guess that's what we're accidentally doing here. Do I have a flask that I can use? There we go. That'll help out a little bit. Let's place this up this way, like so. This will be our little safety box at the entrance to the temple. Our little artificial temple here. Let's go down. Do I really need this wall to be that thick? Probably not. That's fine. Okay, let us... God, having the forbidden segment right here is kind of annoying when you think about it. I should place these down and then immediately hammer them, so this can be a safe box. Although I guess I don't know if that's going to help get the music to kick in. Wait, actually, if I do it like this... First, let's clean this up. Cone hammer. You can... Wait. Uh-oh. I don't have a hammer strong enough to break these. Ow. Ah, you glitched through walls. I forget you can do that. Never mind, we do need it too thick. Okay. That's kind of agitating. Oh, they gave the lizards a retexture. Wow, they look a lot different than they used to. Whoa, that's gonna take some getting used to. Okay. Hi, guys. Please die. Ooh, first power cell. We're getting a lot of them, so... Okay, well, now I do have to be very aware of how I place these. Okay. So... Is this going to be wasteful of me? Probably. I probably should not be placing them that tall. Oh, stop. Let's do like 1 layer on the ground here. I assume the background walls are required for the flying snakes to start spawning. That would be my guess here, given that we haven't seen any yet. We'll find out here in a moment, though. Oh, yep, here they come. Hi, flying snakes. How are you guys? At least the Terrablade absolutely chews you guys. Like, whoa, you guys look way different. I like your new wings. They look cool. Okay. It's always good to see some retextures. Some retextures they do, which is stuff that's been the same forever, I'm a little iffy about at first, but generally, Relogic is pretty good. When they retexture stuff, even if I'm a little bit stubborn to accept change at first, I look at it after a while, I'm like, yeah, Relogic made the right call on that. Like, when I've been working on some of the thumbnails, getting, like, like, the mechanical bosses, for example, when I was working on the thumbnails for them, and getting their images off the wiki and seeing the old sprite, I'm like, you know, at the time, I was not a fan of the redone sprites at the time, but I look at them now, I'm like, oh, yeah, they are definitely upgraded. I'm glad they did it. I'm just stubborn for change, and I'm well aware of that. Luckily for me, Terraria seems to be at least a little better at making changes that I adapt to fast and don't mind. Whereas I am rather notoriously very stubborn about the changes a game like Minecraft makes. Okay. They are jungle torches. Okay. Ow, can you please stop? Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, the hammer is so good for stuff like this. Now there's 50 of them dead already. You know. Where's the banner? Banner. There we go. Now you guys are going to be less deadly. It's going to be great. Okay. Keep killing. So yeah, I did do my research though to confirm. I know Golem enrages outside of the underground jungle, but it doesn't say anything about being outside of the Lizard Temple. So I should be able to fight him in the Plantera Arena, and I feel like that's a lot better place than here. So that's gonna be my preference. Ow, ow, ow! I'm going to die if I don't watch out. Yikes. You guys do hurt. A lot. It'd be nice when I get a flying mount sooner than later that I can just kind of hover over these guys when I build. I guess I do have... Oh, 2 power cells. I do have the black spot somewhere. I could get that out. But my plan right now is that one of my first objectives after killing Golem is I want to take on the Martians. And actually, I'm going to finish placing torches here. Why can I not do my inventory management? Jesus. Even when I'm wide awake, I can't manage my inventory. I'm so good at this game, I promise. I'm just the best player you've ever seen. I'm sure that's exactly why you're watching my content. Campfire, please. Where was I? So yeah, I hopefully will be taking on the Martians, like, in the next episode, and then I can get myself the UFO mount, which will be very, very appreciated. That'll help a lot with mobility. And I think the biggest things I want from the Martians, I need the influx waiver. A, sword upgrade. B, I need it for Zenith later on. And I cannot lie, I really want the Xeno staff. That summon will be incredibly beneficial to us. You know, there is an argument to be made that this was better before I let the flying snake spawn because they are harder to kill automatically. Well, the good news is power cells drop so commonly that just farming back and forth right here seems to be doing the trick quite well. But, oh, and I forget mimics spawn like nuts here too. That's helpful. Give me all that money. I'm kind of low on money at the moment. Oh, there's the flying snake banner. That's helpful. Okay. Well, let's place this. I don't know, part of me is tempted to, like, make this a full-fledged temple kind of build, and then the other part of me is like, no, don't waste your time. But I do like things that look cool. I can't hide that. I do like cool builds. Ow. I don't know if I dare to put a hole in the ceiling with a platform. Ow, ow! You guys and your glitching through walls is not nice. Oh, another yellets. God damn it. Stop glitching through shit. Please. I know it's not a glitch, it's just lizards being lizards, but, like, come on. What if I do make this, like, a proper enclosure kind of deal? Like, I could put a ceiling on this thing and have our mini temple. We could have, like, an entrance right there. I'm getting creative with this. This is probably dangerous, but that's okay. I want to let my creativity run a little bit wild with this. A beam sword? Really, at this point in the game? Why? You know, I got the Rada Discord, and I just, like, totally ignore that I have it. I mean, it's kind of, if you know me, you would also realize that's like the least surprising development of all time, me not using that thing. I love getting it, but when I actually have it, I don't know why, I just don't use it very much. Unless I'm trying to, like, get around quickly. But on a map like this, when I build everything to be how I want to navigate it, that's hardly even necessary anyway. So it's like, well... So one thing I am going to do on the top here is I am going to put lava up here and make sure that nothing spawns up on top. But we're going to do that after I'm done building this, so that way, you know, I don't get murdered in the process. Or murdered by the lava specifically. Although I can walk on lava, so maybe it would be smart. The things we have to decide on. Especially when I'm on the brink of getting murdered every 5 seconds. It's lava bucket, help. Okay. That's gonna help once it applies itself. Okay, let's put this back in there. Alright. Safety. Oh, and it's shallow enough that items aren't burning out here. Oh, you can spawn in lava? You dumbass. Why would you spawn here, you freaking moron, you? Whatever. Okay. This is gonna be the most beautiful temple anybody has ever laid their eyes on. It's gonna be great. I already love it. I don't know, it just feels right to have a couple of these builds that I at least somewhat commit to making look decent and make... I want stuff that feels reminiscent of a regular world, because I do love regular Terraria World Gen. I do miss it a little bit being in Skyblock, but I like this challenge. I think it's kind of fun building everything from scratch. I mean, overall, besides the fact that a few episodes ago I was ragging on and on about the biome chest pissing me off, which I'm still pissed, by the way. I'm not letting up on that one. But ignoring the fact that that has pissed me off extremely. Overall, I love the way they've done Skyblock here, and yeah, I can't complain about it. I think it's really nice. Yeah. Overall, very few complaints about Skyblock. I think at the end of the series, I probably will, like, go through and break down my favorite and least favorite parts of everything from playing on the seed. But we'll save that for, like, the very final episode or something. Which is still a ways away, especially in terms of time. I am recording this episode actually on Easter. I have a little bit of a opening to record right now, and I'm alone. So I'm like, you know what, we're going to take this opportunity while I have it. And because I know that the last few episodes have been, even though I've been recording them on time, they've been getting out late. And sooner than later, we're going to go from a couple hours late to a day late, and then it's going to be more than a day. And I'm like, okay, I know the frequency of these videos is going to go down sooner than later. I want to maintain what I can as long as I can. Okay, mobs, you gotta screw off here. Okay, yeah, okay, I love that that goes through walls. Thank you. Now, we just have to go back into the temple and fill in the background walls, which is a lot easier said than done. Okay. Die. It'd be kind of fun if I converted the jungle key into a jungle chest and put that down here. It'd fit in quite well, I think. Okay, let's grapple the ceiling and see how many blocks I can place. No, you assholes, die. 1 layer, of course. It's perfect, isn't it? Also, we finally get to see the retexture of the bricks themselves. They now have the grass that grows on them, which is kind of cool. Trying to really enhance that jungle temple feel. Nice change by Relogic. I gotta give him props for it. I honestly don't think there were very many things in 1.4.5 that didn't make the game better. It's one of my favorite updates in a while. I know it's kind of hard to, when you look at how big Labor of Love is after a while, you kind of forget just how big that update was as well. But 1.4.5 has just been such a great update, and the sub-patches have been great, and the reworks that are still planned for the next hotfix look great, for the weapons they're going to tweak, as they continue trying to make all of the classes fun in their own respect, even if they aren't quite equal. Which is fine, I don't think the classes need to be equal. I'm just glad that they've made all of the classes, even as they are right now, they're all playable. For the longest time, trying to play through the game Summoner was impossible, and they've done so much for Summoner in these last few updates. It's great. Oh, Mimic! Hi! I didn't get fooled by the Mimic, I just simply didn't see it. There is a difference. Flying snakes, you might be an issue for me. I might have put a door up there, you know? Okay. Door. Let's do this. Oh, wait, I could have... You can craft the safe walls. Gah! I wasn't thinking about that. I could have made this end of the area safer. But I didn't. Oops. Okay. So if I'm right, can I rod? Oh, I can. Okay. So because I've killed Plantera, I can rod onto these backgrounds. Good to know. Okay, die. Well, now we can have eclipses on demand, but given I have Terror Blade and everything else I could ever really want from the solar eclipse, besides... Oh, I guess Nail Gun. Ignoring Nail Gun. I have everything else I want from the solar eclipse. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, Spider Staff. I mean, I guess we could still put a lava pool on this end. It wouldn't hurt. The lizard should die in it. Might as well. No, there's another Mimic. Hi. I'm gonna have so many Mimics killed by the end of this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fill this in so it looks nice. Kill a broken Yellets. Why do you keep dropping? Don't want Yellets. Lava. Okay. Well, it doesn't kill you guys very fast, but it does make you burn, and that is helpful. Especially if I get my Nimbus Rod back out. Oh, my inventory management. Oh, he glitched through the wall. Can you not? I might have to make this wall even thicker. Yeah. I go into that prone mode. Ow, yep, like that. Okay, we're going thicker. Let's see if this helps at all. Please, I beg. I think we're gonna... If we go 3 there, I think I gotta make it even. Now they're not glitching through the wall. At least not that I'm seeing yet. My void bag is filling up so fast in this episode. It's kind of a problem. Okay, torch. 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 Let's get banners back out. Oh wait, the lizard banner should have gone up here, right? Yeah, okay, so we can put that one down. Might as well get the flying snake banner. There they are. Ooh, they retextured that. Oh, looks really good with the... It matches the new spread. I think I like the way the old banner looked more, but to fit the new mob, it looks fantastic. Do I have an extra Mimic banner? Because Mimics are spawning a lot down here. Oh, there they are. I've killed a lot of Mimics on here. Perfect. Well, we have ourselves a miniature jungle temple, and I think it's beautiful, honestly. It works well if we just ignore that for now. Oh, wait, there's a missing block there. That's annoying. Fix. Now, I am aware I actually can get the lizard furnace. My friend figured out recently. He was looking at the wiki. If you, depending where you move the steampunker, she will sell a bunch of the different furniture crafting things, depending on the biome. And so you can get almost all of them obtained that way. And if I really wanted to, I could, in theory, I could bring her down here. I think just to the underground jungle. I don't think she has to be in the lizard to sell the lizard furnace, but I don't think there's any reason to do anything special with furnishing here, so it's whatever. I do wonder, what's my next hammer gonna be? Kill Plantera enough to get the axe? Might be. Unless I make... I'm trying to think what other late game hammers there are besides like the axe. Even the axe, I don't know if it has enough hammer power to break this, given it's available pre-lizard. I don't know. Well, how many power cells are we up to now? We should have enough, right? Oh, the void bag just disappeared. Great timing. We have 7, which is definitely enough to fight Golem more than once. Let's see if we get another one out of this batch, and then we'll head to the surface. Come on. Die. The pygmies always feel right at home in the temple. Oh, there we go. Another power cell. Perfect. So, I don't know. After all these years, I still love the temple. It's one of my favorite 1.2 editions, even if it is pretty simple. Okay, yeah, we ended up using none of our conveyors. That's fine. Alright, let's head to the surface. Clean out our inventory a little bit. And then it is Golem time. Oh, it's raining. Oh, yeah, we have 4 regular Yellets. Oh my god, we have so many of them. These all just dropped in the time I've been recording here. Which, I'm only 27 minutes into the episode raw, so if you want an idea of the drop rates in this episode, there you go. I wonder if these lucky clovers in my inventory have made that big of a difference. Any other buffs I need? I have a lot of overflow stuff, so it wouldn't hurt to have extra. Okay. Calming potion, just drink one right now before we even go down there. Summoning we want regen. Ammo res isn't useful for running melee. At some point I need to go fishing and get wrath potions. But, yeah. Okay. Let's head back to the jungle. And let's go fight Golem. Let's go kill that asshole and hopefully kill him multiple times and get some nice loot out of him. That is the goal here. So what do I need? Pixaw is usually on the hunt, but we don't need that, so we need ourselves a sunstone. That's one of the big things we need, because we have so many moonstones. So of course we need to get debuff. What else do we need out of this? So we need another Yellets, apparently. Thanks, game. Oh, there's a Plantera bulb. Hello. It is tempting. It is very tempting. How long do these buffs last? Not that long. Do I have my flask going still? No. Okay, redo my flask. We're gonna kill Plantera, and then we'll kill Golem. I really like killing Plantera, so... Plantera, while we discuss. So I want the Sunstone. The Golem maybe wouldn't be bad to just have for later as like a just-in-case kind of deal. Let's do more DPS. Yeah, a little bit. So, I mean, that would be nice. Other than that, I can't really think of what else I'd want. Let's see. I mean, the Stinger is not any good for us. We don't want the stupid Boulder staff. What else do we... What else does Golem drop? I'm trying to think here as I'm fighting. Great distraction for me, isn't it? Yeah, I think all we really need, I guess, is the Sunstone. Having Pixaw drop from Plantera earlier is very, very helpful to us. Okay. Plantera, please just drop me nice stuff. That's all I want. So if you can give me an axe so we can go do a science experiment, I would really be happy with you. I also want to see, because I haven't placed the altar yet, even though I've placed all these lizard bricks, I'm very curious if she would drop an altar, being that there's not one in the world. So science experiment time. Is this how you get infinite altars in a world? We are going to see here in a moment. Come on, you big plant. Maybe because there's no altar, she'll drop everything. Oh, she does, including the Pixaw. Alright. Yep. Science experiment done. What do we get? We got a dev set. Alright. Altar time. I guess we'll summon him up top. Okay, the power cells do need to be in my inventory, not the void vault. Got it. Alright. Buff. Extra pygmy, in case he wasn't already there. Nimbus rods. Am I really going for all this prep for Golem? Apparently, yes. And he does have quite a bit of health. I'll give him that. I don't know. I feel like Golem is a very interesting boss, because he's definitely not the hardest boss, but I feel like some people make him out to be easier than he is. Now, given, I think, when you have space to run away from him, like in an arena like this, he's way easier. I mean, I think a lot of Golem's difficulty depends on the altar room you get in the Lizard Temple. But when you have an open space like this, yeah, he's so easy to dodge. Although his lasers are quite agitating. The Terrorblade does a good job at chewing him up. So please die faster. He's dying. Very nice. Come on. So I don't know how many golems I really need to kill. We'll see how our RNG is today. Our RNG's been pretty good recently for what we want. Okay, so this is doing like, what 1200 DPS or so? Oh, what if I switch back to Terrorblade? What's Terrorblade doing? Around the same, and I can get better range. I prefer that. I can be less accurate with where I aim, I can be farther away, and it means I can have more time to dodge his lasers. So thank you. Oh, he dropped super dart traps. That's how you get the traps. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Relogic. I appreciate that. That's nice. See, they are obtainable. All right, what do we get? Possessed Hatchet. Isn't that basically just a worse Paladin's Hammer? I think in 1.2 it was a pretty good accessory, but nowadays I really don't think it's that good. I guess we'll leave this up for now. Alright, whatever. Next! I'll farm Golem a little bit here. Not a rush. Come on, buddy. We're gonna keep killing you until I get the Sunstone, which this is gonna be a pain in the ass if you don't drop the Sunstone for a while, but we're gonna be optimistic here about you, okay? Do I have any other accessories I can swap? Getting a Wrath Potion would be so helpful for these fights. I'll have to do some Corruption fishing at some point, and Crimson fishing. I think Golem might be the last main boss that I can kill without having to do some extra fishing for more buffs. We've gone by a long time with some of the more basic, simple fishing buffs. But I mean, like, getting Rage, Wrath, and Life Force might be necessary for Duke Fisher on Empress, and of course Moonlord. So I think my plan, I talked about it in the last episode a little bit. After we do the Martians, I think we'll probably turn our attention to trying Duke Fisher on pretty quickly, which means I'll have to make a farm for him. He drops more dart traps, cool. What do you drop this time? Pixar. Heat Ray, I think. Damn it. I hate the Heat Ray. Let's just double check. Yep, Heat Ray. Okay, next. So I think we'll probably do like a Truffle Worm farm, given this like the perfect map to build a Truffle Worm farm. We'll probably do that for part of an episode. Build up Fisheron's Arena. I think we'll do it on the left ocean, so I don't have to fight with my NPCs on the right. And then we will probably give Fisheron an attempt and see how it goes over. I just don't know what weapon loadout I want to use. I wanted Vampire Knives so bad. I was so excited to try to get them, and then, yeah, I realized, oh yeah, biome chests are just not applicable here. And that's very, very agitating. I don't know. I think, kind of based on our run, I think a mix of melee and ranger and summoner is probably going to be the way to do it. I mean, I'm going to want to have 3 Xenos out. I want the Xeno staff to help me out. I think the tactical shotgun and the Terrorblade might be the best weapon combo to use. Terrorblade him occasionally to get him with Ichor, and then switch back to the tactical shotgun. Maybe with Chlorophyte bullets, I guess that could be a reason to farm Chlorophyte again. Otherwise, Crystal bullets do damage. It has to be accurate with them. I mean, truthfully, I'm good at Fisheron's first 2 phases pretty reliably. I'm a little nervous about 3rd phase. That's where Golem might trip me up. Let's see. Golem Fist, of course. Let's see. Did they ever make this thing any better? Oh, it has like a boom now. Oh, it can hit... Actually, that has a use. That has a use. I'll give it that. Huh. A lot better than it used to be. Exploding through walls, I like that. Alright. Next. So what, that's not Golem number 4 already. Please, buddy, drop what I need. It will be very helpful to me if you do. I wonder if I got the yo-yo bag out, if the yo-yo would be better for Golem. Do I try an accessory swap mid-fight? Kinda tempting, you know? Money trough. Why am I doing this? Ouch. Yo-yo bag, where are you? There you are. Okay, swap that out. How does the Eye of Cthulhu do against him? Does this do better DPS if I hit him? If I hit him, it definitely... Oh, yeah, that's way better if I can hit him. Although it doesn't take care of the fists, which is kind of annoying. We'll try it in 2nd phase. Maybe it'll be better then. Get the fists out of the way. Then we'll get a better comparison to DPS, because the fists do kind of screw with DPS. Okay. Or, I'm going to switch back to this now. How do you do? Do you do more, less? You definitely do more than the Terrorblade. If I can hit him. Ow. See, the thing about Terrorblade here, though, I said a bit ago, is at least with Terrorblade, I can kind of just pointlessly aim and focus on not getting hit. Ow, I want the honey, please. Oh, Golem. Alright, dead. Now what? Give me your stupid stone. Oh, must have went in the bag. Can I open the bag in here? No, I had to go in the inventory. Now what? Heat ray again. God damn it. Why? Stop dropping that shit. I want something decent. Which is the sunstone. The one and only drop I need. We're gonna... This is gonna be one of those days I go through every single power cell I have, isn't it? Oh, we are gonna be able to make beetle armor here in a few minutes. That's the other thing I forgot about. Somehow. Do I have the beetle husk in my inventory? It must be in the bag. I think the hoverboard is better than beetle wings, so I don't have to worry about that. So I think it, or I think it's on the same tier or something. So yeah, all I need to do now is craft beetle armor. Oh, of course you fall. Oh my! Please, thank you. Oh god, we're gonna have so many super dart traps. We're gonna have so many flame traps if I want them. Okay, please. Eye of the Golem. I'm less mad about that because I did say maybe I want an Eye of the Golem at some point, maybe. So I can't be as mad, but I'm still annoyed. Okay, next. Oh, I should have got full health first, whatever. I made the Master Ninja gear a couple episodes ago. I wonder if I should swap it for Shield of Cthulhu. It probably would be the wise thing to do. At this point, like, it's objectively better than the shield. I mean, I lose what? The shield has 2 defense I would lose, but I would no longer actually get stuck running into enemies if I dash into them. Might... Yeah, I probably should make that change here in a bit. Let's see. What next? Bag. Please just give me the freaking shiny, the sunstone, please. Staff of Earth, god damn it! This game. Okay. If these last 2 golems don't drop it, we're taking a break back to base before I go farm more golems. We're gonna, if I had to go back to base, I'm absolutely grabbing, I need to craft beetle armor and we're gonna switch that accessory out. We're gonna get the Master Ninja gear up and reforged. Hopefully we can get our accessory loaded a little closer to what its final lineup should be. Because we're not that far from having our armor and accessory set that we're going to kill Moonlord with. Or attempt Moonlord with. I'm so nervous for the late game though. I have no idea how it's going to go on my own in Master. I mean, I've beat the game in Master with friends before, so, like, I'm absolutely familiar with what we're going into, and I've done it multiple times, but... there's something about doing it solo that I'm just a little bit worried about. I guess the thing about multiplayer is even if the bosses are scaled up a lot, at least you have a bigger margin for error. I mean, if you screw up, you can respawn and whatnot. Whereas, in... single player, you got 1 life. You screw it up, it's done. There's no having somebody lure the Moonlord away for a little bit while somebody else gets healed up. Why is this... Am I doing this much worse because of the lack of buffs? Oh. Okay. Well, a bummer. Was I just that distracted? I don't know. That fight just seemed off. My stats shouldn't have got lowered by that much. I don't know. Well, let's quick stack to nearby chests. Oh no. How many pixaws are there? Oh, okay, they're all stacking. That's good. Veronica, you want a pixaw? I bet you do. Okay, let us do some crafting here. Turtle armor, you're coming off right now. So we're gonna go from 99 defense to... Let's see. I had a stroke typing that out. Let's see. So that's gonna increase by 2 defense. The pants increase by 1 defense. And this is where the big jump comes up. What, we're going from 27... Oh, I forget you actually lose defense going to the scale mail. But you get the extra bonuses there. It's not even by that much. Oh, wait. No, enemies are still more likely to target you either way. I don't... The scale... I've never understood the scale mail's advantage. I don't think there is one. I think the beetle shell is objectively the better way to go. Hey, it's like we have an iron skin potion. Okay, accessories... Where is it? Accessories. I think... Is it over here? Did I bring it down to this chest? Or did I put it in my piggy bank? There it is. It is in my piggy. Oh, we did reforge it already, too. Why wasn't I just wearing this? God. I think this dash is a lot better, too. Like, what? Yeah, that's... Seems obvious to do it that way, but... I guess I wasn't thinking previously. Okay. I love this. Plantera Eater! Back to Golem. Okay. Well, I guess back to fighting more golems. At least now we have slightly better armor. I just want to make the Celestial Stone. That's all I want. Although then I had to figure out what to sacrifice out here for the Celestial Stone. Probably, honestly speaking, I think the Yo-Yo Bag is such kind of a situational thing. I think that's what I'll end up taking off here. It makes the most sense to me. Hey, do you have my money? Oh, yep, you did have my money. Great. Well, thank you for giving it back. I appreciate it. Ah, there's another Plantera bulb if I really wanted to get it. It would be nice to get the axe, I will admit. That noisy thing. Otherwise, yeah, when is the next hammer? I mean, Hamush is between Hone Hammer and the axe. And then is it just the lunar hammers? I don't think there is another tier in between. Unless I'm forgetting something. Or they've added something that I just am not aware of. Or barely aware of. Oh, wait. I forgot. I need, Bewitching table. Bewitch. I don't think the Flask of Ichor matters on this one, so that's not a big deal. Pygmy. Kinda just jumped into this fight without thinking about literally anything, because of course I did. Oh, that dash is so much faster. If I can just get used to knowing when to dash. My timing with the dashing, and just dodging in general in games, I've never been the best at. When it comes to bullet hells, it's my worst nightmare. It's probably why I'm not a big fan of fighting Empress. It's just not the kind of boss fight that I'm very good at all. But we'll deal with Empress soon enough. Probably last thing before Moonlord. Why? Golem Fist. Why do you do this game? Okay, well, back to the temple. Let's go get the last bit of stuff we need. Inferno 4 can finally go after this episode. Why are you here? Okay. You out there. Pygmies, get your butt out there. Oh, traveling merchant, where? I need to be aware of him. Where are you? At the ocean. Okay. The traveling merchant could be of serious help here, because I guess the post boat might not be very helpful at this point. I would like the post boat just to have it. There might be some other stuff at this point in the game that maybe you can sell that'd be nice. Post boat's the main thing on my mind. I guess the more I think about it, though, the post boat is not that good at this point. It's decent. I just don't know if it'd be something I really want to use as a primarily melee guy. Although we do have the ranger emblem still. I don't know. And it's also kind of the case of I don't know what use it would have in a... Pulse bow is so great because it bounces. In Skyblock, where the world is open, it's not like I'm fighting Plantera or Golem in an enclosed area. Fishron's out in the open. It's like, well, maybe they're not that good. Big thing is I need melee weapons and I need summoner. Oh, he actually does drop different types of traps. He did drop spirit traps at some point. He can rarely drop other ones. Okay, I want to AFK for a few minutes. Did I get anything decent? Avoid break, please. Any power cells yet? None in there. Oh, please be on the ground out here somewhere. 2. It's not very many. It's something, I guess. And a lot more freaking Yellowheads. Jesus Christ. I hate the Yellowhead so much for how much it drops. I love it as a yo-yo. But it's so freaking common! Jeez. Why so many? Gone like 15 of them already in this playthrough. Which is kind of the standard experience getting them, but still. Okay. We're gonna go fight Golem. If I had to do this again, I'm putting out the water. I'm bringing a water candle with. Yeah. God damn it, I forgot about him! Ugh! My AFK did not help me. I went AFK because I forgot about something IRL, and yep. forgot about something in-game in the process. Oh, aren't I just the brightest? Really need a better sentry. I maybe should have considered doing old ones before Golem. Cause like in the last episode I was going over things that Golem changes, and I totally forgot it's Golem, not Plantera, that puts old ones to tier 3. And we're not playing with old ones in tier 3 anytime soon. I remember years and years ago. Oh, it feels like tickling my leg. Dodge. Okay, I'm good. Nothing. I remember years ago when I did my expert Let's Play, I struggled even with, I hadn't killed Moonlord yet, but when I had done just the pillars to get the pillar weapons, and I took on the old ones in expert, I had a hell of a time, and I couldn't actually, I could not beat it pre-Moonlord that time. I had to have post-Moonlord stuff to actually kill Betsy. Because every time I was focused on Betsy, the other mobs would sneak by and manage to kill the crystal. And I think because of that, because of old one's difficulty, I've just never been a big fan of the event. Maybe someday if I do another summoner run, I'll have to get myself better acquainted with it. When I did my last summoner run, I think I kind of just ignored old ones entirely. I maybe did it like once somewhere along the way. Because, I mean, it does have some nice sentries, and at this point in the game, some of the sentries would be better than the spider staff. But, I don't know. I really don't want to deal with old ones. I wish I could just get the biome keys and go get the Staff of the Frost Hydra. But the lack of biome chests is a problem. Come on, Golem. You're almost dead. There you go. Super Dart Trap again, so that didn't. It was just random chance, although... Wait. Why did I have those stacked? Stinger! Should have known we were overdue for one of them. Whatever. Next! Okay, there we go. Another one dead. Please. Hero again. Why? Why, game? Can you not just be nice? Ugh, last power cell of this set. Ugh. What is this? It's gonna be the 10th Golem we've killed. Because we had 8 in the first and I died to 1. And we had 3 here, yeah. So this will be number 10. Almost there. And dead. Now, finally. Oh, God. Took 10 of them. Let's take my rage out on Plantera. Gotta keep killing Planteras along the way, so eventually we get everything from Plantera. Come on. There you are. Oh, that's... We're already Discord up this way. Another turtle shell. God, I must have like over 10 of them in this playthrough now. Only a few more seconds. And... Dead. Goodbye. Alright, let's get the hell out of the jungle. Unless there's any more life fruits up here. Nope. Okay, we're out. And it's nighttime, of course it is. Hi, Louie. You want to buy some stuff for me? I'm sure you do. Okay, there you go. Let's open the Plantera bag. Hey, leave my guide alone, stupid zombie. And guide, learn to shut your door. I know you never will, but still. Okay, Plantera bag. Leaf blower. Yay! Because I'm a mage that definitely wants knockoff Razor Pine. Oh. Alright, so these can go down to materials 2. Oh, my materials 2 chest is actually getting quite full. That's actually a bit of an issue. Having the materials chest this close to the core crafting has been intentional. Huh. That's annoying. Alright, let's do some upgrading. So, we now have ourselves the Celestial Stone. And we should then, yep, Celestial Shell. Thank you. Perfection. Now let's go reforge this. This is going to cost an arm and a leg, I think. If I remember right, this is not a cheap accessory to reforge. Goblin, please have mercy on me. 17 gold, oh boy. Guarding. That's lucky. Violent. Warding. Okay, we didn't spend all the money we made in this episode. Thank God. I was very nervous there. Okay, yo-yo bag, come off. Hoverboard, go back on. Yo-yo bag can go back in the piggy bank. which is where you belong. Hey, be nice to NPC. See what I mean? They're almost solid chlorophyte. Oh, that one's not quite as. That one's very close to. What moon phase are we on? Waxing gibbous. Oh, we're so close to full moon and getting more deathweed. Okay. Well, I think that is going to be the end of this episode. We got a lot done. We made ourselves a temple, we farmed Golem, and we got all of the Golem stuff that we want. And now we have one hell of a loadout to go into the late game. So in the next episode, we are going to attempt to take down the Martians. Or we will definitely take down the Martians. The Martian saucer, we'll see how that fight goes for us. But the goal next time, kill the Martians, get ourselves the Influx Waver and the Xeno Staff, and then it'll be on to Fish Run and beyond. So anyways, on that note, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Skyblock. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye. Oh, that's the wrong button.